Every day, millions of people unknowingly consume foods that may be increasing their cancer risk. Many of these foods, which people regularly enjoy as snacks, drinks, and meals, contain harmful chemicals or are prepared in ways that can create carcinogens in the body. It's easy to overlook the long-term impact of what we eat, especially when these foods are widely available and marketed as convenient or even healthy. But what if the seemingly harmless snacks you love, the sugary beverages you drink, and even the way you cook your meals are contributing to a dangerous buildup of cancer-causing compounds in your body? In today's video, we're going to uncover 8 common foods that research has linked to cancer, exploring the science behind these findings and offering practical tips on how to avoid them. By being aware of the potential dangers in your daily diet, you can make healthier choices and reduce your risk. Let's dive into the shocking truth behind these everyday foods and understand why they might be putting your health at serious risk. Food number 1. Processed meats, like bacon, hot dogs, salami, and sausages have been classified as Group 1 carcinogens by the World Health Organization, placing them in the same category as tobacco and asbestos when it comes to cancer risk. These meats are typically cured, smoked, or preserved using chemical additives such as nitrates and nitrites, which help extend shelf life and enhance flavor. However, when exposed to high temperatures during cooking, especially grilling, frying, or smoking, these compounds can form nitrosamines, highly carcinogenic substances linked to an increased risk of colorectal, stomach, and pancreatic cancer. A large-scale study published in Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers and Prevention, found that individuals who consume processed meats regularly have up to a 20% higher risk of developing certain cancers, particularly colorectal cancer. Furthermore, the high temperatures used in cooking these meats can lead to the formation of additional cancer-causing compounds, including heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. These chemicals have been shown to damage DNA, trigger inflammation, and promote the uncontrolled growth of cancerous cells. To lower your cancer risk, it's essential to minimize processed meat consumption and choose healthier alternatives. Opt for fresh unprocessed proteins such as lean poultry, fish, beans, lentils, or plant-based options. If you do consume meat, consider cooking methods like baking or steaming, which produce fewer harmful compounds. Food number 2, sugary beverages. Sugary beverages, including sodas, energy drinks, and fruit juices with added sugars, have become a major health concern due to their link to obesity, insulin resistance, and chronic inflammation, 3 key factors that contribute to cancer development. These drinks are often loaded with high fructose corn syrup and artificial sweeteners, which not only lead to excessive calorie intake, but also cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. This repeated sugar overload forces the body to produce more insulin, a hormone that can promote the growth of cancer cells. A study published in the Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers and Prevention journal found that even moderate consumption of sugary drinks significantly increases the risk of pancreatic, breast, and colorectal cancer. The excess sugar in these beverages fuels chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which create an environment that supports tumor growth. Additionally, some sodas contain caramel coloring, which has been found to produce 4-methylamidazole, a potential carcinogen linked to an increased risk of certain cancers. To reduce your risk, swap out sugary drinks for healthier alternatives. Water, herbal teas, and natural fruit-infused water can help keep you hydrated without exposing your body to harmful sugars and artificial additives. If you crave sweetness, try adding fresh lemon, cucumber, or berries to your water for a refreshing and nutritious boost. Food number 3, refined sugar and white flour. Refined sugar and white flour are highly processed ingredients that can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, forcing the body to produce more insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar but may fuel cancer growth when in excess. Chronic insulin surges contribute to insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's cells become less responsive to insulin, leading to increased inflammation. Both insulin resistance and inflammation, create an environment that may encourage the development and spread of cancer. Diets high in refined carbohydrates, which include foods made with white flour, have been specifically associated with an increased risk of certain cancers, including breast and colorectal cancer. A study published in Cancer Cell International found that individuals with diets rich in refined sugars and white flour had a significantly higher risk of developing various cancers. This is largely due to the increased oxidative stress and DNA damage caused by these foods, both of which can lead to mutations and the formation of cancerous cells. To reduce cancer risk, consider switching to healthier alternatives such as whole grains, which are rich in fiber and nutrients. Incorporating natural sweeteners like honey or stevia can help maintain more stable blood sugar levels, reducing the harmful effects of refined sugars. By making these changes, you can support a healthier body and lower your overall cancer risk. Food number 4. Fried foods, especially those cooked at high temperatures, can be a significant source of harmful chemicals. One of the most concerning compounds produced during frying is acrylamide, which forms when starchy foods like potatoes, corn, and even grains are cooked at high temperatures, typically above 120 degrees Celsius or 248 degrees Fahrenheit. Acrylamide has been classified as a probable human carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, prompting concerns over its role in cancer development. Foods like French fries, potato chips, and other fried snacks are particularly high in acrylamide, and regular consumption of these foods can significantly increase cancer risk. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found a strong association between high acrylamide intake and an increased risk of endometrial and ovarian cancer. In addition to acrylamide, fried foods often contain unhealthy trans fats, which contribute to chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which are linked to an elevated cancer risk. Trans fats also negatively impact heart health, further exacerbating their harmful effects on overall well-being. To reduce your exposure to acrylamide and harmful fats, consider switching to healthier cooking methods like baking, steaming, or air frying. These alternatives allow you to enjoy crispy foods without the added cancer risk associated with deep frying. Food number 5. Microwave popcorn. Microwave popcorn may seem like a convenient and tasty snack, but it can contain harmful chemicals that pose serious health risks. One of the most concerning components is the perfluorinated compounds found in the lining of the microwave popcorn bags. These compounds can break down into perfluorooctanoic acid, which has been classified as a likely carcinogen. Studies have shown that PFOA exposure is linked to an increased risk of kidney and testicular cancer. The chemicals in the packaging can leach into the popcorn during the heating process, creating potential long-term health hazards for regular consumers. In addition to PFCs, some brands of microwave popcorn use diacetyl, a butter flavoring agent that has been linked to lung disease, particularly a condition known as popcorn lung or bronchiolitis obliterans. While diacetyl is primarily a concern for workers in factories where popcorn is produced, studies suggest that regular consumption of products containing diacetyl may increase the risk of lung damage and other respiratory issues. To enjoy popcorn without the harmful chemicals, choose air-popped popcorn made from organic kernels. You can control the ingredients by seasoning it with healthy oils or natural spices, ensuring that your snack is both safe and delicious. This simple switch can help protect your health while still enjoying one of the most popular snacks. Food number 6. Farmed salmon. Farmed salmon, while considered a healthy source of omega-3 fatty acids, can be contaminated with harmful chemicals such as polychlorinated biphenyls, or PCBs. PCBs are a group of toxic industrial chemicals that were banned in many countries, but still persist in the environment. These chemicals accumulate in the fat of fish, particularly in farmed salmon, because of the fish meal in their feed, which often comes from contaminated sources. Studies have shown that when humans consume farmed salmon, they may unknowingly ingest significant amounts of PCBs, which have been linked to a higher risk of various cancers, particularly breast cancer. Research published in Environmental Science And pollution research revealed that individuals with elevated levels of PCB exposure had a notably increased risk of developing breast cancer. Additionally, farmed salmon are often treated with antibiotics and growth hormones to prevent disease and accelerate growth. The long-term consumption of these substances may contribute to the development of resistance to antibiotics and potentially increase the risk of cancer. To reduce your exposure to these harmful chemicals, consider opting for wild-caught salmon instead, which is less likely to contain PCBs and is free from antibiotics and synthetic hormones. Alternatively, plant-based sources of omega-3s, such as flax seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds, provide a safer, cancer risk-reducing option. Food number 7, high-sodium foods. Consuming foods that are high in sodium, such as processed snacks, canned soups, and fast foods, has been consistently linked to an increased risk of stomach cancer. High sodium intake can damage the stomach lining, leading to chronic inflammation. Over time, this damage creates an environment in which harmful bacteria, particularly Helicobacter pylori, can thrive. Helicobacter pylori is a bacterium strongly associated with an elevated risk of gastric cancer and is known to contribute to the development of stomach ulcers. Excessive salt consumption also alters the stomach's natural defenses, making it easier for these harmful bacteria to cause infection and promote cancerous changes in the cells lining the stomach. A study published in Current Opinion in Gastroenterology highlighted the significant correlation between high salt intake and stomach cancer risk, particularly in individuals who regularly consume processed foods that are rich in sodium. In addition to increasing the risk of gastric cancer, high-sodium diets can also raise blood pressure, contributing to cardiovascular diseases. To reduce your risk, it's important to limit the consumption of processed and fast foods. Instead, focus on preparing meals at home using fresh ingredients and natural seasonings, such as herbs and spices, which not only enhance flavor but also provide additional health benefits without the harmful effects of excessive sodium. Number 8. Alcohol. Regular alcohol consumption has been strongly linked to an increased risk of several types of cancer, including liver, breast, esophageal, mouth, throat, and colorectal cancers. When you drink, your body breaks down ethanol, the type of alcohol found in beverages, into acetaldehyde, a toxic compound and a probable human carcinogen. Acetaldehyde can damage DNA and proteins, both of which are critical to healthy cell function. A 2023 study published in BioWeb of Conferences analyzed global data and found that even moderate alcohol consumption significantly contributes to cancer cases worldwide. Likewise, the journal Nutrients emphasized in a 2021 report that alcohol is a clear cancer risk factor and called for public health efforts to reduce consumption. What's more, alcohol doesn't act alone. It can enhance the absorption of other carcinogens, especially in the upper digestive tract, making their effects even more dangerous. This combination amplifies the damage, increasing your overall cancer risk. So while that glass of wine or occasional cocktail might seem harmless, the science says otherwise. Reducing or avoiding alcohol altogether is a powerful step toward protecting your long-term health and lowering your cancer risk. The foods we consume have a direct impact on our long-term health, influencing not only our overall well-being but also our risk of developing serious diseases, including cancer. By making informed choices and avoiding processed, chemical-laden foods, you can take control of your health and significantly reduce your cancer risk. Opting for natural, nutrient-dense alternatives like whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats can help nourish your body and promote optimal functioning. Small changes in your diet can have big benefits over time. Which of these surprising foods caught your attention the most? Was there one that really made you think twice? We'd love to hear your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update on health tips and lifestyle advice. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.